being alone can suck sometimes. Like it that feeling when you know you're not wanted in a certain environment, even if people act like they like having you around, but deep down you know they don't. That really sucks. Having to know that people just don't want you around, that they just despise you and they don't really want to talk to you, but they pity you, is so hard. I just remember when I was younger, and sometimes my friends would have these certain group chats without me, and that would be kind of tough. But now, as I've grown up, I kind of just stopped caring about it. But when I was younger, and they would just do that and just kind of single me out, it was tough. But I guess I didn't really care that much to begin with anyways. I would just chill by myself, which I still do half of the time. I don't really talk to people that much, unless they talk to me. I stopped trying to reach out first. There's no point in that. That is just a waste of time. And that's how I know people don't really fuck with me like that, because real friends check in on you. They check to see how you're doing. They check to see how you are. And every time, guys be talking about, are we friends and stuff like that, I'd be pausing. I'd be just yeah, I just be lying, because of we're not friends, and I can tell we're not friends. And I hate this assumption saying, oh yeah, we're friends, right? No, you wouldn't do shit for me. We're not friends. And that's just the truth. When people give you that energy like you're a stranger, and they have the audacity to say to you that, oh yeah, we're friends though, right? That's just annoying, because I have people that would say that shit. Next minute, they unfriend me, they block me for no reason, they just stop talking to me. I'm the one that's meant to be responding first. We're clearly not friends if you're removing me in the first place. If you want to make conversation with me. It's shit like that makes no sense. They just remove me because they don't like me. And every time I be in a group call with them, their excuses will be, well, we don't talk and shit like that. No, you just don't like me. And you can say that. I won't care. It's not that deep to me. I hate when people just love to lie and say, oh, well, we weren't talking and shit like that, so there was no point. I used to put in so much effort to try and make conversations with people, and it would lead me nowhere. No one would respond back, or people would take long to respond back. So I just started to hold that energy, and I realized I was watering so many dead plants. The amount of people that I shouldn't even consider my friends that are in my phone is crazy. And I find that I just find that crazy. My life, my social life is so dry. It's so dry. No one texts me, no one calls me to see how I'm doing. Only a small amount of people do that. But if they do, it's never to just talk and chill. It's normally that they just wanna, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind playing with them as well. But it's normally just they kinda wanna play, and as they do, they're just talking to other people. So I'm just stuck in the background. I'm just yeah, that's just life. And that shit starts to get annoying. Instead of me feeling sad and feeling upset, I got more annoyed at the fact that they were just doing that. Hey, do you want to play? Okay. I joined this thing, and now they're talking to other people, and I'm just in the back, I'm just should I talk? Should I leave the game? I hate that. And that's why I think naturally I'm just not a social person. I don't really come off as social because of the way I was like brought up, the way I was, the way I lived as a kid growing up. Most of my life was antisocial by myself because people just didn't make me feel invited to any sort of setting or environment. So I was just there in the background. I was just like there. I was just like in the background, like, oh, like, what's up, lads? Do you want to talk? No? Okay. And that was just like annoying. Like it was annoying that I had to go through that because it really shows that I didn't really have friends. I didn't really have friends. Half of the time they would make fun of me and be like, oh, but we're just joking. But deep down, it wasn't a joke. That was a reason to stab at me. That's why I stopped trusting people. Like early year, like early stages of like year, like 10 and 11, I stopped trusting people. But even like in year 7, like the start of year 7, I stopped trusting people as a whole. I started to grow my suspicions about people, and I just kept this antisocial behavior because you can't trust anyone. Trusting people is a no-go, like, because you don't know who you're talking to that can just turn on you and go behind your back and just mess you up, like mess you over. And that shit can fucking break you. It can, like, the idea of just like betrayal from someone you trusted a long time and they just go behind your back. Like that shit sucks. And it used to happen to me a lot back in school, where I would have these friends and then suddenly they'll just get rude to me for no reason. And I still like remember some of them. I would be talking to some people, we'd be playing PS4 and shit like that. It'd be groovy, it'd be nice, and then the next minute they just, and this happens a lot with this has happened a lot with like my female friends. Well, ex, I wouldn't say that they're my friends now. Most of the people that I'm saying are my friends aren't my friends. Hell no, hell no. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to be friends with them anymore, right? So, like, half of them would just be like these girls that I would talk to that would block me out of nowhere. Just be like, if you don't want to be my friend, don't be my friend. Females have these fake energy and they try and hide it and they try and act like they're all respectful and stuff like that, but they're not. They have this fake energy where you just can't trust it. You can't trust it. That's why I'm cautious with who I talk to. I'm cautious with which people I want to add and which people I don't want to add, because people are dickheads. People are evil. People are like that, and you can't change how people act, but you can be aware of who they are and how they may act towards you. Just always keep an eye out. Don't be too quick to trust people. Like, that's a bad idea. You shouldn't be too quick to trust people. And I had to learn that the hard way back in school, back in college. Trusting people gets you nowhere. I had friends from college that I did nothing wrong, and other friends would tell me that these friends would talk behind my back and stuff like that. I'm thinking, what did I do? What did I do? But I would shrug it off and be like, I don't care, because this is the norm for me. Like, this is normal. People talking behind my back, people getting rude to me, people just deciding to stop being my friend. This is the norm for me. This is how I experienced my life growing up, and it's just normal for me. And I can't change that. So I just stopped caring. Like, I stopped caring, and that's fine. I don't need to put in all this effort. I don't need to put in all this fake energy for people that don't like me. But that's gonna be today's video. I respect the people regardless, and if anyone sees this, thank you. I love you. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are. Peace out.